Sorry. Hi. Welcome to your next class. I'm so glad that you're here and that you've chosen to put this on right now. And if you are feeling anything like me, it's feeling a little bit hard to commit and actually do something for a set period of time. So maybe you can just take that as your kind of intention for class today to just start it and do the whole thing. Put your device aside, turn your phone off, and just be here with me right now, kicking some butt. It's going to be short and sweet today. So let's go on to our mats. We're going to start out standing, grounding into your heels, eyes closed, hands together at your heart. Just feeling your palms touching each other, making that connection with your thumbs, back of your thumbs to your heart. Giving yourself this moment to come into your body, come onto your mat. Let's take an inhale together through the nose. Big release out of your mouth. One more inhale in. And release. Blinking the eyes open. Let's use an inhale to sweep the arms up and overhead, lengthening fingertips up to the ceiling. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Inhale to lengthen, reaching up. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more like that. Inhale, sweeping up. And then let's exhale to fold forward. Knees stay bent a lot. Loosening up along your spine, getting weighted in your shoulders, in your head. Let's use an inhale to take a halfway lift, finding a flat back. And use an exhale to fold. One more. Inhaling, warming your spine, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, releasing down. Hands find the floor, and you find your way back into a plank. Let's take a little shift back and forth here in your plank. It's kind of warming in your toes, but also using this to figure out where you are in your plank. Hugging muscle to bone, widening in your collarbones. Coming to stillness, let's take the knees straight down, wrapping the elbows so that the crease of your elbows is facing forward. Let's use an inhale to come halfway down. Exhale to press on up. Inhale, halfway down. And exhaling up. 3 more. Staying strong, keeping your belly button lifted up towards your spine, keeping awake and alive in all of your fingers. And then let's lower all the way to the floor, grounding into your pubic bone, using an inhale to roll your shoulders open, lifting your chest, lifting your heart, lengthening in your neck, maybe even lifting your palms. Use another inhale to find even more lift, even more length. And let's exhale all the way down. Hands underneath the shoulders, pressing into your palms to lift up your hands and knees, tucking the toes, pressing back into a downward dog. Bending one knee and then the other. Warming in your legs. Staying alive again in your fingertips, pressing in, lengthening from your fingertips up to your shoulders, from your shoulders up to your hips. Finding stillness in your downward dog. Evenness in your hands and your shoulders and your hips. We'll draw the right leg high, keeping the hips square. Let's use an inhale to bend both knees. You're going to draw both knees in towards your chest, like making a little ball. With an exhale, pressing your heel back. So a lot of power behind your heel, a lot of strength in both legs. 2 more. Kick it away. Last one, holding here with an inhale, waving forward into a plank. Holding here, your right foot is staying lifted. Let's draw your right knee into your chest. Actually, let's draw it over towards your right elbow and then over towards your left elbow. Over to the right and the left. Right, left. One more, right, left, and then draw it up, 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 up to your chest. Maybe you can step it all the way through. Maybe you take your back knee down and move your legs forward, whatever works. We'll meet here in a runner's lunge, fingertips still on the floor. Really strong in your legs, pressing down through the center of that front heel. Your back heel is reaching back. Inner thighs hugging together. Let's sweep the arms up to lift all the way into a high lunge. Keeping that action of your back heel really strongly drawing back. Inner thighs are still hugging in. Chest is open, reaching forward. Let's take the arms in line with your ears, palms, ears, these things, your shoulders, palms flipped up. With an inhale, straightening your legs as you draw your arms up. Exhale, flipping your palms, bending into your front knee, sinking down. So making this strong and slow. Using intentional breaths, intentional movement. Belly button is staying drawn back towards the spine. Chest is staying bright and lifted and open. Last time, sinking into your lunge. Let's take hands together at your heart. And let's step your back foot, your left foot, forward. So you're landing in a chair. I'm gonna just show you here. Knees are bent a lot. Hips way back behind you. Hands are together at your heart, grounding a lot into your left heel. With an exhale, we're gonna lift all the way up, pressing your right foot back behind you. Inhaling back down into a chair. I'm gonna do it from the side so you can see when you lift, you wanna kick your foot back as you lift up. Let's move now. 4 more. Last one. Sinking in a chair. Let's hold here. Little pulses up and down. Let's work on picking up all of your toes and grounding into the whole of your foot, and then softening your toes down. Let's think about pressing into your hands more to widen your shoulders more. Let's think about what else we can do to be distracted from our burning legs. Inhaling through the nose. Let's sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold. Releasing out of your mouth. With an inhale, finding a halfway lift, flat back. And exhale to fold. We'll plant the hands and step back into a plank. And then again from our plank, taking a few breaths. Maybe you find that little rock back and forth. Maybe you just hold your plank. putting in as much strength and intention as you can with your holding, with your breath, with your mindset at the moment. Knees come straight down. Let's walk the hands out just a little bit and turn your hands so that your pointer finger and your thumb are pointing towards each other. We're going to do classic push-ups. So elbows come out wide, coming halfway down, inhaling. Exhale, press all the way up. Last one. And let's lower all the way down. Hands come underneath the shoulders, tops of the feet on the floor, pressing into your palms to roll your shoulders up, lifting your chest, lifting your heart, lengthening your neck. You still want to be using mostly back strength so that if you let go with your hand, you wouldn't fall down. And let's exhale. Third eye kisses the mat. Let me take a cycle of breath here, just surrendering to the floor. Pressing into your hands, lifting all the way up and back, coming up into a downward dog. Finding a lot of length in your spine. Being nice and wide and open in your sit bones, open in your hips. Your knees can stay bent if that helps to find more of that opening. Let's draw the left leg high, hips stay square. Use an inhale to bend both knees, drawing left knee into your chest. Exhale, kick it back. A lot of intention, release behind your kick. Last one. And then waving forward, plank with your left knee lifted, left foot lifted. Holding for a cycle of breath. And then left knee towards your left elbow. And then towards your right. Taking a little tick-tock action, knee crossing. Holding at center, drawing your knee to your chest a lot. And then let's step your left foot through, maybe taking the time to set yourself up really strongly. Holding your foundation with your legs, sweeping the arms up, finding a nice tall lunge. And take a couple breaths to get your balance here, get your strength. Also get your hug in to your center, to your core. We'll take arms out from the shoulders, flipping the palms up. With an inhale, straightening both legs, pressing palms strongly up towards each other. Palms turn down. Exhale, pressing down. I like to, when I'm doing this kind of exercise, this kind of work, imagine what I want to bring more of into my life as my palms are turned up, bringing that energy up. And then things I want to get rid of, just press them away. Without getting too heady about it or bringing in too much negativity. There's nothing wrong with negativity. You don't want to invite too much into your breath work, into your practice. Last time, drawing all the way up. And then hands come together at the heart, planting into your palms and stepping forward, coming in to a chair. And then you know where we're going now. We did the right leg. Last time we'll go with the left leg, rooting a lot into your right foot. Maybe you sink into your chair a little bit more. Inhaling. Exhale, pressing up. So as your back heel draws back, you want to get a little bit of a pinch of your glute right there, where your leg connects to your glute. Arms are really opening out wide. Standing legs stay strong. Four more. Last one. And let's land here in a chair. This time, stationary. Maybe you close your eyes. Maybe you start to watch your breath a little bit more closely. Can you send your breath all the way into your belly? Can you use your breath to spread a bit more in your chest and your heart? Let's use an inhale to sweep fingertips to the sky. Exhale to fold. Planting hands, finding a plank. This time from your plank, coming down onto your forearms. We're going to shift over into a forearm side plank. So left fingertips towards your right elbow, and then shifting over to the side, taking your time here. Maybe today you want to take your top foot in front of you to give yourself a little kickstand, or take your bottom knee down, finding some modifications. Maybe you can just stay right here in a plank, maybe your arms lift. And then if you're here, wherever you are, maybe you just hold there and breathe. Or maybe today you can practice lowering your hip almost to touch the floor and pressing back up. Honoring where you are today. Two more. Two more breaths if you're holding. And then we'll all meet on our side. Lengthening your lower arm out. Actually, let's take your lower arm to hold your head up. And then let's use your front hand as a kickstand. We're going to lift both legs, but keep them together so that you're like a mermaid tail down there, really glued together. And we're just going to hold that. Lifting higher if you can, finding the work in your obliques here. Maybe lifting a little bit higher. Maybe you straighten your bottom arm out and lift even higher. Holding strong in your legs, zip together. And let's release all the way down. And let's roll it onto your tummy. Arms reaching long. I'm going to turn to face you guys. I can see you. Arms are reached forward, rooting into your pubic bone. Let's pick up your feet, pick up head, neck, and shoulders, and arms. Inhaling here with an exhale, drawing elbows back towards the sides of your waist. Inhale to lengthen forward. Exhale, drawing down. Make sure you're keeping a nice long neck. Keeping as much lift as you can. As your elbows draw together, finding a little pinch between your shoulder blades. Last one. Let's lower all the way down, making a little pillow for your face. Maybe bend your knees,
And windshield wipe your knees from side to side. Let's slide the elbows back underneath your shoulders. Coming into a Sphinx pose for a moment. Fingers are spread wide. Elbows drawing back towards you energetically. That will pull your chest forward through your upper arms. Nice long neck, nice open chest. One more round of breath. And then we'll tuck the toes and press into the tops of the knees, hugging your ribs together, hugging belly button into your spine. Start to lift just your belly off the mat. Pubic bone is still grounded. Keeping that strength in your belly, pressing into your knees to lift your hips off the mat. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you even lift your knees off, coming back into a forearm plank. Cycle of breath, slow and steady here. And then we'll tip over to your right side, coming back to your forearm plank. Again, finding your variation. Maybe you take a knee down. Maybe you make a kickstand with your top foot. Maybe you float your left arm to the sky. We'll use an inhale to lower your hips, and exhale to press up. Two more. Last one. And let's lower all the way down, making that little kickstand for your head. Ankles stacked, knees stacked, hips stacked. Legs zip together, and we'll start to pick up both legs. Maybe you pick up a little more. And maybe even a little more. Maybe you reach your bottom arm forward to give you a little bit more lift. Taking it into that oblique, to your oblique. One more breath. You got this. I got this. We got this together. And let's lower down. Rolling onto your back. Hugging knees into the chest just for a moment. Let's lengthen soles of the feet to the sky. Toes are drawing back towards you. Fingertips come to touch behind your ears, back of your skull, elbows wide. Let's lift head, neck, and shoulders here, pressing your low back into the mat a lot, lifting your heels even more. Widening your chest even more, and then options to stay right here. This is a lot of work, or you can work on drawing one foot down to hover, 2 breaths. Taking that foot up, other side. Taking that foot up, one more set each foot. Last time, 2 breaths. Can you maybe lift a little more? Can you soften in your jaw a little bit? And let's hug the knees in. Gentle rock from side to side. Soles of the feet find the floor. Arms reach up and overhead. Taking knees side to side here. Softening around your belly. Softening in your neck muscles, your throat, your jaw. We'll meet standing. So getting up to stand however it works for you. And we'll finish out with a little fast movement. So turn the music up and let's go. Let me turn my music up. So we're going to start out just with fast feet. So knees lifting nice and fast. You can get loose in your upper body, maybe going even a little faster. Really getting loose, getting shaky. Can you go a little faster maybe? Not really thinking so much about what it looks like or what it sounds like. Maybe thinking about what it feels like to just be stomping your feet down to the floor. And then let's start to take the knees high. Maybe you make genie arms here and try and draw your knees right up to your elbows. Staying tall, not slouching forward. Okay, talk, just keep moving. And then finally, we'll take some jumps. So just both feet jumping up and down. And landing. Let's take the feet wider than hip width. Start to take some big swings with your arms. Loosening up a lot in your shoulders, loosening in the joints of your arms, hips. Slowing down your breath. Let's step the feet wider. Turning heels in, toes out. With an inhale, lengthening arms up overhead. Exhaling out of your mouth as you sink down. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Exhale. Maybe even do a lion's breath with your exhale. Last one. And let's hold here. 2 breaths. Grounding into your heels. Keeping length in your spine. Keeping your chest open. Fingertips to the floor. Feet parallel as you fold forward. Head heavy. Walk your hands to the left, turning your toes to the left, taking your right knee down, getting heavy in your hips. Inhaling here, opening your chest, widening your heart, looking forward. Exhale, walking hands back, toes come towards your face. Taking a little flow like that. Inhale, opening forward. Exhale, sinking back. Last time, let's inhale here and hold it. Left hand comes down. Right arm peels open to twist to the right. Loosening as much as you can where you can. Letting some weight come into your hips. Sweeping hands to frame the foot. We'll walk your hands back again slowly, coming into this half split Hanuman Asana. Your heart is drawing down towards your lower leg. Walk the hands to frame the foot, lifting off your back knee, walking yourself through center, and then over to the right. Right knee comes down, finding that flow with your breath, inhaling as you lean forward and exhaling as you rock back. Inhale, leaning forward, slowing down your breath, staying here in the movements, in the sensations. Let's hold here, opening your chest, taking a couple of breaths. Maybe you lift up off your fingers, maybe you stay here balanced. Right hand touches down, left arm peels up, twisting to the left. Keeping length in your spine. Where you can, softening it. Left hand floats down, walking hands back. Letting your left knee draw down towards the floor. Maybe it doesn't straighten, but keeping that energy of drawing it towards straight. And then this time from here, let's just sweep your left leg back behind you and find your way onto your seat. Sweeping legs in front of you. We'll close with cobbler's pose. So feet together, knees wide, heart lifted and tall. And start to draw your chest forward. You can let go of the length and here find some roundness. Letting your head draw down towards your toes. Letting your knees be heavy and weighted, shoulders weighted. Closing your eyes, and letting your gaze go inward. And then let's slowly find your way up to a seat. I'm going to close here, but I strongly recommend that you take a few minutes lying on your back, as many minutes as your household will allow, just giving time for this work that you've just done, this breath, to just settle and be in your muscles, be in your bones, be in your heart. Take hands together at the heart and bow third eye to your fingertips, finding so much gratitude for this body, for this breath, and for this practice. Thank you so much.